What's up, you Tyrannosaurus Flexes? It's Thursday, coming to you a little late today. Don't think I didn't run. I wasn't able to film a video this morning simply because it was still before dawn. I went out and ran this morning at about 5:15, so I could beat the rain. I'm sitting here working on some schoolwork. You know, I get notifications sent to my phone sometimes from social media that tell me so-and-so tweeted this or so-and-so posted something to their story, and just like everybody else, I'm human, I get distracted. And when I see things on social media, you know, I try to go there for funny material or sports news, but I see a lot of people who use social media in the wrong way. I don't know what Zuckerberg intended Facebook to be. I don't know what Tom wanted MySpace to be. Maybe this was their idea all along. However, what it's become is a glorified echo chamber of, hey, this is what I think, and I'm only talking to people who think the same way. B, news. Somehow we're getting our news off of other people that aren't newscasters, which I guess is fine because news is really a business now anyway, or maybe that's just my opinion, whatever. But it's sort of just become a lot of people's personal diary. That's dangerous. I'm going to get into it and tell you why I think that's dangerous and why it shouldn't be, and why I think that's the wrong way to use social media. I believe that social media is just like a saw or just like a wrench. It should be used as a tool. It shouldn't really be used as you finding a way to get your feelings out. It should be used as a tool, something to make people happy, or something to inspire people, or get your art out. I think that should be what we use social media for. In my instance, nowadays, I'll go on and I'll put some commentary of sports games I'm watching, or I'll try to make a funny point about something. You know, I just try to spread some joy with it. Back in my day when I was consumed by nothing but negativity, from time to time when I had nobody to talk to, guess where my feelings went? Social media. Now, was that productive for me? Maybe in the moment I thought it was. Maybe in the moment I felt like, oh, that's nice, I got that off my shoulders. Like I said, social media should be used as a tool. People can use your feelings as tools as well. A lot of people, listen, I know it might sound crazy, but there's people that are put on this planet just to bring other people down. I don't know if it's because of the negativity they live within. I don't know if it's because they feel bad about themselves. I can't really answer those questions. That's another person. I can't get into their mind. I don't know their mindset. I don't know where they're at when they do these things. But that's what they'll do. They'll take whatever you're talking about, and when they're talking about you, people gossip. You know, it would be nice if they didn't and they just focused on themselves and their goals. But people gossip. People gossip, people talk about you, and eventually, if somebody feels like it, they'll bring it up right to you. They'll try and make you feel bad about yourself. Social media isn't your diary. You don't want everybody to know what you're feeling. Those things are supposed to be kept sacred. Those things are supposed to be private. I look to Japanese culture a lot and how respectful they are. I was watching the documentary the other morning on the 30 for 30, and Kobayashi said something very insightful about what he learned about when he moved to America. He said he never really understood how people boo the opposition when it comes to sporting events or fights or anything like that. He never understood why anybody would try to bring down other people until he saw campaigns going on in America, and he felt like that's just the American way. Does that sound productive to you? Does that sound uplifting? Does that sound empowering? It kind of just sounds negative. That's really my goal, is to eliminate all negativity out of my life. Yeah, negative things are going to go on in the world. That's just the way of the world. However, you control what goes on in your world. If something negative comes into it, you have the opportunity to either sit in it, let it consume you, or move on past it and learn from it. I could sit here and talk about, oh, I was so stupid for the things I used to tweet or post. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be negative about things that happened in my past. I have plenty to be negative about. But I learned from each and every single thing that I did or that happened to me, and that's why I'm here to spread this knowledge to you, to help you avoid digging a hole for yourself, because that's what negativity is. It's you sitting in a hole by yourself. When you're negative, people don't want to be around you. Sometimes when you're positive, people don't want to be around you, but that's because they're negative people. But when you go onto social media and you're talking to all of your followers, or you're sending something out into the internet that makes you very vulnerable, people are going to take advantage of that. That's what you have to keep in mind when you're doing these things. There are always going to be people out there like vultures waiting for you to mess up just so they could exploit it and make themselves feel better about whatever's going on in their lives. Whether you believe it or not, when you're feeling like that and you feel like you have to go to social media just as an outlet, you don't. You don't have to do that. You always have somebody that you can talk to. Let it be me. I'm here to help. I'm obviously on here trying to help inspire people that, A, have told me that I'm an inspiration to them, or the things that I do are something special. I'm on here to reach more people as well. I'm on here to try and build longevity for the people around me, whether that be my close friends or whether it be people I don't even know at all. This world, it's like a clock. There's a million different gears inside of it, and they all turn together to make the hands move. Whether I know you or not doesn't matter. What matters is that we're here right now, moving forward. We can help each other. We can help each other without even knowing each other. Don't use your posts as something to let out those feelings. Be private about it. Don't exploit that vulnerability to everybody, because not everybody who follows you is your friend. Trust me. Before I submerge myself completely back into this, I'd like to take a moment to just bring up the Healing Meals Foundation again and send you down to the link in my description where you can make a donation in my fundraiser. I'm running in the Hartford Half Marathon. That's 13.1 miles, by the way. I made a donation to a charity of my choice, which just so happened to be Healing Meals. They supply nutritious meals to families in the Bloomfield, Hartford area. Every penny counts. I've said it before. Please feel free to make a donation if you got an extra 50 cents laying around. There's no surcharge on making the donation or anything. If you want it as a tax write-off, go ahead and use it. But seriously, anything that anybody can do to help would be greatly appreciated. It's just a great foundation, and I love what they stand for, and I'll be promoting it every day until I run this race. So once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me babble a little bit. I'm going to get back to work, and hopefully you all are getting back to work at achieving your goals too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.